Hi, welcome back to day number 8 of our 12 days of reindeer games. I cannot believe we are heading around to the home stretch of our 12 days. Now, today we are going to be talking again about those personal branding trends for next year. And today's topic is going to be using your personal style to communicate your personality and manage expectations. That is going to be a trend, a personal branding trend for next year. Let's get into it. As I mentioned in last week's video, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, your nonverbal message is speaking a message about who you are and your abilities, whether you like it or not. So why not make sure that the message that you are conveying with your look is saying exactly what you want it to say? You have control, guys. You are in control of this message. The thing about the message that you convey, though, is that good, bad, or indifferent, people are going to approach you when they finally meet you based on what they have seen of you. Remember, you may be getting referrals if you are in business for yourself. You may have gotten a recommendation if you are going for a job interview. And if you are going to be on a committee or a board working in the community, people have heard of you in some respect. So odds are they've checked out your social media, they've checked out your website, they looked at your resume. Believe me when I tell you that business owners, other business owners, and people who want to work with you as a business, they've checked your social media. If you are going for a job interview, trust and believe that that person interviewing you has checked out your social media. So you are those expectations and those assumptions are being made and considered prior to anyone ever talking to you. That is how important this personal style for your personality and managing expectations is, okay? So it would behoove you to create a narrative around your look on your website, making sure that it is aesthetically in alignment with who you are, making sure that the way you dress is speaking the message that you want people to get from you. Because when you walk into a room, people are going to be making those assumptions and they're going to say, wow, he or she is obviously very good at what she does, or she's really good at paying close attention to detail because she is meticulously dressed, or he is dressed to the nines. These are things that are going through people's heads. You know you thought them, so I don't even have to tell you, you already know. Your personal style is speaking very loudly about who you are. So my suggestion is to make sure that you are dressing as such. Here's how you can do that. Creating a style story. And that brings me to something that I'm extremely excited about, which is next year, I am going to have a series on my channel and we're going to be looking at style stories. It's a whole thing coming down the pipeline. I'm not going to get into it right now. You got to subscribe and be ready to watch. But suffice it to say, we're going to be talking about how to create a style story. And that is another way that your personal style is taking into consideration your personality and is taking account and considering how it is you want to manage other people's expectations. So when it comes to using your personal style to communicate your personality and manage expectations, you want to, number one, you want to recognize that your personal style is speaking volumes when your words, your mouth is not. Number two, you want to make sure that you are taking into account that people's expectations of your abilities is going to come from that nonverbal messaging, that website they saw, the image that you had in the magazine. They're already thinking that you're going to behave a certain way based on what they've seen or a reputation they've heard. And then lastly, create a style story so it makes it so much easier for you to consistently speak that brand narrative when you are getting yourself ready in the morning. When you have a style story and a uniform, it just makes getting dressed and being consistent with your narrative that much easier. All right, that does it for today, day number 8. Thanks again for watching these 12 days of Reindeer Games. All of the terms and conditions for this giveaway are going to be down in the description or the comments below. So make sure that you're checking them out so that you can be entered to win on day number 12. Now let's get to today's question, shall we? That is, what do you want your style story to say about you? Okay, that's the question. Answer it down in the comment section of the blog and head over to my Instagram and find the image with today's title on it and tell me what those crazy reindeer are doing. All right, see you tomorrow, guys. 4 days left.